Hello again, welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is BGFH and I'm back for yet another PC game video. This time we're looking at a game called Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. So Dead or Alive 5 has been around for quite a while, I guess, on different consoles. But earlier this year they brought Dead or Alive 5 via the Last Round version to PC via Steam. Now interestingly, there's a few differences about this game, some of which I wasn't even aware of until after I bought this game on sale. Picked it up on the Steam summer sale this week as I'm recording this, and it's not a bad game. It's just the problem is there's actually things missing. So you have, I'm going to go through the main menu here. You have story mode, which I haven't gotten into yet, and I'll talk about that here briefly in a minute. You have fight, which this is cool. You have like your single match, your arcade mode, your you have like, let's see, was it time attack, survival, and team. So you can actually play tag team, kind of a deal. That's really not my style. Any game that has like, you know, Tekken Tag Tournament or this, or I forget what other games have like tag teams and stuff. That's really not my thing. I'm more into the one-on-one fighter kind of deal, but you have a lot of options there, so a lot there. Training, there's a ton of stuff under here. I'm not really going to go into this too much just because, like, if you've seen training modes in a fighting game, you've pretty much seen this one. You can focus on, you can do a free training and just practice with a character. You can choose to, like, learn certain combos and stuff. You go to the tutorial. I'm going to show you this really quickly, just to show you how many options are in here. It's actually ridiculous. So, you got all these things on the left-hand side, and look at as I go up and down them. I mean, there are just a ton of these things. It's almost like if you were totally new to a fighting game and you wanted to kind of get into this and learn it, it's cool that it's pretty comprehensive here, but it's almost overwhelming. And, you know, that's kind of the thing about most fighting games, I would say, is that the problem that I have with their training modes, like, I'm glad they have places where you can train. I'm glad they have, like, you know, combo tutorials. You know, in Mortal Kombat I showed you the Fatality Trainer, things like that. But what I think really needs to happen is it's like, okay, so, you know, each character has a bazillion moves. There's, you know, generic combos maybe for, you kick and punch combos for every character. Different concepts for each character, using meters and stuff like that. All this kind of crazy stuff that you get, you know, counters and whatever mechanics are in each of these fighting games. The problem that you have is that if you're a new fighting game user, like I said, it's so overwhelming because you almost need to have, like, I wish there was like some kind of like interactive, like voiceover tutorial where it's like, you know, not just showing you, okay, we're just going to go through each one of these moves sequentially and, you know, have you try to memorize them. Instead, what would be really helpful is to have some person kind of, you know, voicing you through it and not just telling you the moves, but like telling you why you should use these certain moves. When would these moves be helpful for you? You know, it's like, okay, you know, this type of block is going to be with this. If you're using a character that is really grapple heavy, you know, you gotta, you know, you'd probably want to focus on, you know, using these kind of tactics, or here's a good strategy, you know, because like I said, it's like, just like, you know, if I'm memorizing a program, I'm memorizing a piece of assistive technology like a screen reader. Yeah, you can learn all the, like, you know, 5,000 commands, but that's not really going to help you. You know, it's like, I want to know why I want to use these commands. I want to know when I should use them. So, anywho, you know, you got your main menu here. You saw some of the text in the training areas. I mean, the text in them is not bad. It's a decent size. It's easy to tell what's highlighted. The blinking one. Sometimes I find that if you have trouble reading that, you know, just arrow down to something else, read the item, and then if that's what you want, just arrow back up to it. So that's not a problem. So what I was saying when I started the video, we kind of got distracted going through the training here. But we have online. Now this is not in the game yet, I don't think. It doesn't seem to work. Now, what's interesting is that they launched Dead or Alive on PC without an online mode, which is really screwy in this day and age, because fighting games typically are multiplayer focused. Yes, they have single player modes, some of them have story modes, and some of them are crazy. And this is going to be one of those games, I think. However, the vast majority of fighting game fans, they play in arcades, they play in a living room, they play online against other people, and not to have that in the launch of Dead or Alive, I think really hurts the game, because by the time it comes out on the PC platform, and you have the people that are going to be interested in the game to begin with, you better have that mode in there, because if if they look at it and go, oh, well, it doesn't have online, they're just going to ignore it, they'll get it on another platform, or they may not get it at all, and then they'll forget about it, maybe 3-6 months down the road when multiplayer, when online is added, they may not come back to it. So, especially with so many games out there these days, you really want to be ready to go out of the gate, because that's definitely a way to make your game stick for a while. Extras, you got some stuff in here. What is under extras again? I forget. Spectator mode, so if you just want to kind of see the computer or whatever, you can see the computer play with different characters and play against each other. It's kind of interesting to watch. Album. Movies, you can watch any movies you've unlocked. Fight record, and then titles. So you can unlock, your character unlocks titles as you earn your way through the game. So let's get into some actual gameplay, shall we? Let's go into fight. Let's go into, just do arcade for now, just so we can kind of get moving. I'm going to play single player. And you get a whole bunch of difficulties here. It's kind of interesting. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different difficulties. And I like that, because, typically you might get easy, medium, and hard. Easy, normal, and hard, something like that. And usually there's not really a whole lot. Like, normal, it starts out fairly well the first couple matches, and then by the end you're just getting your butt kicked. Let's crank her up to easy a little bit. That just defaults to rookie. And let's choose a character. Let's just be her, Kasumi, and yeah, let's just go for it. So while I'm fighting here, I'll talk a little bit more about the game. So the first thing that you're going to notice is this game is super, super fast. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Nice. There we go. Nice throw there. This game is really, really fast. I mean, this is probably, I'm almost betting this is for sure a 60 frames per second fighting game. And it shows. I mean, it is just super speedy. I mean, when I first tried to fight in this, I was like, holy crap. I'm not used to a fighting game being quite this quick. Mortal Kombat has always been a little bit faster, but I don't know, just for some reason, it seems like other fighting games don't quite feel this zippy. So, Dead or Alive, since the beginning, has always been mainly about these female fighters, I kind of jokingly refer to it as tits and ass the game, TNA the game, or the fighting game, because that's kind of what it amounts to. Tecmo has always had this thing, seemingly, for, like, any game that they make, be it Dead or Alive, Ninja Gaiden, whatever, they seem to have this really focus on, like, the female fighters or the female characters. All of them have ginormous racks, cleavage, and just, it's like, how skimpy can we get for a lot of fighters? Boob physics, for God's sake. Yes, boob physics is a thing. Oh yeah, here's a thing about DOA too, is that a lot of these environments are cool because you can, like, throw people through walls, off ledges, downstairs. I like that about the arenas that you get in these Dead or Alive games. That part I do like. Okay, so that's, now they do also have guest characters I believe, who are we? That's Sarah. She's from Virtua Fighter. And we also have, being a Tecmo game... Oh man, I think I can get... Isn't there like a tiger in this level? Or some animal that I can unleash somehow? Oh, how, can I get through that ring? Can I... Oh, I want to see if I can get through that ring there. Because I think something cool might happen. That's the thing about these interactive stages. It's like, I wonder if... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Nah, it's not going to happen, probably. But... Ow! So they do have guest characters. Like I said, Sarah here, and I'm getting my butt kicked. I gotta pay attention. They have, being a Tecmo game, Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden games. He's in here. And, yeah, so you get stuff like that. And I just got my butt kicked. Wow. Alright. I think I was trying too hard to try to get... Trying to would you stop it? Hey! Yeah, we'll throw you this time. Okay. Do it again. Come here. Let me see if I can do her cool little stomp move. Come here. Come on. No. Man, you're just not messing around, are you, lady? Okay. There we go. That's the move I wanted. Ow! Hey, how about no? Back off. So it is a really zippy game. I'm not going to play all the way through...
I want your skills. Show me your secrets.
I'm not going to play all the way through arcade mode because I do want to get into story mode. But, because I have not played story mode. I specifically waited until I'm doing the recording because I figured we would both start story mode, and I would get to see firsthand how weird, and I'm sure I'm going to have no clue what the hell is going on in that game. I do not know any of the Dead or Alive lore. There's something about like clones or something, and you know, female characters, and there's this Zack person or something that I don't know. I don't know if he's like a bad guy or something, and he. In one game he set up, and of course, you know, like I said, it's focused on a lot of the females. There are male characters in the games, but, I mean, in the game, the franchise, of course, you had Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, for God's sake. So just an excuse to, you know, again, show the ladies in their swimwear and outfits and all that kind of thing.
Come and fight.
So, I mean, I will say... I like the fact that the thing I like about Dead or Alive, and even like, good lord, ow, would you stop it? What I like about some of these fighting games is they're not I'm just getting murdered here, holy crap. Block, please. Wow. Huh. Let's see, what was I even saying? Oh yeah. These types of fighting games, you know, they're not focused on like projectile attacks like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. These are more like technical, like, okay, I'm gonna stand here and you know, beat the crap out of you close up. You know what I mean? So that's good. Yeah, zap you into the wall. Beat the living crap out of me the first time. This is not going to be a video that's going to explain to you, oh, this is how this meter works and how all these special moves and meters and combos work. I am definitely a casual player, just in it for, like I said, main reason I bought this game is kind of for the story mode, because I enjoy the Mortal Kombat games, and, you know, not being competitive online, there has to be some other stuff that will draw me into the game. Whee! Jump off the cliff. Yeah, there we go. And any fighting game that has like a real story mode where like there's just cutscenes and incomprehensible ridiculousness, I'm all for, you know? I'm sure, like I said, when we get into story mode, I'm not going to know what the hell's going on. Come on, off the cliff with you. No, 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 no. Hey! Okay, hold on. Nope. I'm trying too hard to... Yeah, there we go. Off another cliff. Nice. Strategically try to do that. Nice. There we go. But yeah, like I said, the level interactivity is cool.
I must go on.
You know, you get the... There's a level where I was busting through...
We settle this.
Busting through, like, walls in a building. That level is pretty cool. But, yeah, I mean, look at that chick's outfit on the right. I mean, it's like... Yeah, if you're gonna fight someone, that's exactly what you're gonna wear. Uh-huh. Teeny the game, I told you. We're gonna quit, though, and we're going to go into story mode, because I am just as curious as you guys are. I want to see what that's going to be like as well. So I did more fighting, and I got a new title. Yay, okay, cool. You unlock stuff pretty regularly, it seems. Let's go to story mode. And story continue. Huh. Okay. Well, let's just go story. Here we go. Dead or Alive 5 last round. Story mode. I'm new to it too, so let's just see what's going on. Okay. So I don't know if this builds off of like what happened in DOA 1 through 4. Not a clue. No idea whatsoever. Like I said, I have zero reference as far as like what actually happened in a DOA game.
You're not half bad. Can you beat me though? That's the real question.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Okay. Alright, cool. We're in our first match. Nice. Okay. So, I don't know this person's moves. But... Okay, so I can... Let's do... So here I can, just like in most other modern fighting games, hooray, you can actually go through the list of attacks that you can do. So you got like punch, kick... Okay, yeah, a whole bunch of moves here. Holy God. See, yeah, look at this. I mean, there's so many. And I can even go, like, there's different categories of moves. Even for me, this would be, if I'm just even learning one character, this would be overwhelming, you know? I mean, that's why right now I'm playing this pretty much as a button masher, because I don't have a clue. I don't really have a whole lot of experience in this franchise. I've played, I think, like DOA 1 and 2 back in the day a little bit, maybe a little bit of DOA 3, but not enough to remember much of anything. But again, like, rather than just trying to absorb all these moves at once, or learning them, it'd be kind of cool to have somebody like showing you like, okay, this is what you want to concentrate on, and you know when to use some of these optimal moves. I think that would be really helpful. So we're just gonna button mash away. I know what the punch and kick is. I know what those are, so we're gonna go ahead and do those. Alright, we'll do a throw. Ow! Now the throws are interesting because depending on what direction you use on the D-pad, you'll do a different throw. So if I get up to him and go, see, do a different kind of a suplex there. Alright, there we go. Alright, so it's only one match, it's not two. Okay, or one round. Back to the story. And I like how it seamlessly goes from story to match. You know, that's something I liked about the Mortal Kombat story modes and Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat X. So the plot is jumping around a lot. I have no idea what's going on. So if you don't either, don't feel bad. One thing I didn't mention about the differences between the console and the PC version, aside from online, I think it's kind of interesting that people are kind of having a fit about it. I think the game looks fine. But I guess this looks supposedly more like the PS3 version and not the PS4 version.
That is concerning, but no such report has reached me yet.
I'll talk a little bit about that more soon, or in a bit here.
That's not something any normal person could pull off. He had to be involved with Dawn.
Well, at least you came back. We are all very grateful about that. In any case, Dorotech has no involvement. At least not yet. Do you understand? Or were you hoping for something else?
They kind of look like dolls, don't they? Like especially some of the ladies. They look, I don't know.
You're saying that whatever the people who have left Dorotech do on their own is none of your concern. Is that right? Whatever. By the way, is that girl your messenger now?
I kind of wish they would have started the story out with sort of like, this is what's happening, this is what we're going to try to do. Maybe it'll make more sense eventually, but...
Tell me. Where is my clone? Where is Alpha?
Yeah, so there's clones involved. But beyond that,
Kasumi,
I don't have a clue.
Where is she? Tell me, I beg you.
I don't know who's doing the cloning or why or what is going on in this game whatsoever.
I honestly do not know. Alpha 152 was Dorotech's ultimate combat life form. A one-of-a-kind asset. Do not worry. She will be found. I promise, Kasumi. You know, dear, we still have some time before we reach the dock. Try to get some rest.
There's a big old boat. Or ship, rather.
Donovan, what are you planning now?
Okay. But... yeah, so what I was saying about... okay, never mind.
It's been a while.
Should have talked during a fight.
What does Elena want with me?
No idea. Maybe she's trying to set you up with something.
The background music. I can already tell this is just going to be ludicrous nonsense.
I'm sure she's done with all
This
her
story
experiments.
mode.
Can you believe it's already been 2 years?
Yeah.
It was nuts. The mighty ninja assault on Dorotech headquarters, the raging gun battle, the 3,000-foot high tri-tower going up in flames.
Dorotech.
Yeah, now that Ellen has taken the place over, it's back in business. You know, I've actually been doing some work for them, and they've really turned over a new leaf. Oh, we have arrived.
Wow, this is cheesy. Wow, this is cheesy. Okay, are you gonna let me fight again pretty soon, or what here?
Damn, she's getting rusty. Must be the sea air.
I remember this guy from one of the other games. I remember one of the endings.
What were you thinking, Bass?
He, like, just...
How'd you bring your hog with
I think
you
he's
out
after
here in the
Tina
middle
or
of
something. And he got mad or something and, like, basically power slammed his bike.
It ain't gonna do you any good here, is it?
Because he's mad or something. I don't know. That's the only thing I remember about one of the endings. In one of the other games.
What do you mean it won't do me any good out here?
Here we go.
Apologize for insulting my baby.
Okay. You insulted his bike. He's mad. Okay. Yeah, this guy's like super into his bike, apparently. So what I was saying about the differences, they were saying that basically that this game was like the PS3 version and not the PS4 version that fairly recently came out. And I guess the problem with that is one of their selling points, you know, like I said, with all the ladies and focusing on all that kind of nonsense. I guess the PS4 version has some kind of new tech for, like, they call it soft skin or something like that, where the skin looks a little bit more realistic, and I don't know, I guess that helps maybe the skin look a little more natural, or maybe it does something with, I don't know, their additional breast physics or something. I don't know.
I'd say we earned ourselves a stiff drink, Red Bass.
But, I don't know, I mean, I think the game looks decent enough. It works for me. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice that, you know, I mean, I don't know why the PC version couldn't be like the modern console versions. I don't quite get that, but yeah, there you go.
Hayate.
It's certainly been a while.
I'll try to do one more fight and then I think we'll call it.
The 18th master of the Mugen Tenshi Ninja Clan. Apologies for troubling you.
Hayate. Listen to me. There's something I feel I have to finish.
The whereabouts of Alpha 152 are still unknown. It's quite dangerous for Kasumi to be on her own.
Kasumi, this concerns our whole clan. You shouldn't bear this burden alone.
No, brother. This is my fight, and no one else's.
Okay. I feel like I have to go to Wikipedia and read up on Dead or Alive's past just to understand what the hell's going on. Because I don't really understand any of it so far. I also should mention that I did try recording this once before, and boy am I glad I found this Bandicam software, because Fraps lately has just been increasingly problematic. It hasn't recorded very well in some games it wouldn't support and really record at all. This game, like I said right away when I first started fighting, is that this game is super fast. And what happened when I tried recording with Fraps is that it recorded the game, but while recording, everything was like I was underwater, or it was like just slow-mo. Everything was just super slow, and it's like, that doesn't look right at all, and let alone play right. Okay, so what did we unlock? We got a new title. Yay me! Alright, a couple other unlocks. Okay, this is interesting. So what is this, like a timeline? Huh. Okay, this is interesting. Like, does the story branch? I don't even know. Like I said, I'll get to one more fight and then I'll wrap it up here.
152. But I bet you already know.
Whatever do you mean?
Yeah.
You really want to fight this badly? I can't avoid this fight.
Okay, well, that was quick. So we're going to wrap it up here very shortly, be it I win or lose. Let me do my cool... Oh, no! Let me do my cool little bicycle kick thing. Or my little stomp thing. Come here. Hurt! No! Hey! Come on! Would you stop it? Alright, you're not going to let me do it. Fine. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. I just had to do that one more time. But yeah, I mean, the game runs very fast. You know, it may not be like exactly the PS4 version, but it runs fast, it plays well. The lack of online is really baffling, frankly. But, I mean, aside from that, if you're looking for another fighting game with a weird story mode, here you go.
Prepare yourself, you traitor.
Oh.
Ayane, I don't want to fight you.
Too
But I
bad.
must.
Okay. Well, let's do one more real quick here then, since we're diving right in. All right. Ow. Hey, how about... Come on. Oh, that was a cool move. Alright. There we go. But yeah, this is Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. It is on the PS4, PS3, I think, maybe the Xbox One and stuff. And I know it is on the PC as well here via Steam. So, yeah. You got a lot of gameplay here. You got plenty of single-player modes. Hopefully online will be implemented very soon. And, yeah, a lot of training stuff. Weird story mode. And other than that, I think we'll wrap it up here. And just kind of let the story keep going here. But I'll wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. And like and subscribe if you can. I'm glad to see more people. I'm like I said, I think I mentioned in one of my earlier videos that I am over 250 subscribers, which, you know, may not seem like a lot for some users, but considering that I really didn't know that I would still be doing this 2 years ago, I'm pretty pleased. I'm pretty impressed with just the fact that we've reached 250 subscribers. Getting a little bit more views up, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So we'll wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.